He's Norman Maslow. This is my version of whack-a-mole. This is Faux-ck-a-Mole. Hello VC, Plastic Soundwave Cult. I'm Eric, and I'm here to do this video for Norman Maslow's contest, which is basically do your own whack-a-mole video. He does his whack-a-mole videos. He's done 50 of them now, and since he's whacked it 50 times now, he wants us to whack it on camera, and so that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Now, I got to do this a little bit different. I tried to do this the other day, and I kind of pulled out my back because not all of us have a wall of records that we can just go to. The way this is positioned behind me and my CDs, I pulled my back trying to pull a record out of here. So I tried this a couple of days ago, tried to figure it out, and I got the new Discogs app. I've already had my collection on Discogs, but maybe as an incentive for you to keep doing Discogs, I'm going to use the app. And the way the app works is you just basically can shake the app and it will pick a random record. And I'm going to do this without editing, so it's all on the up and up, because I have seen some suspect videos, people not being honest in their whacking. Alright, so I'm not going to edit this video after this. No, actually I'm going to stop editing after this. Okay, here we go. It's got my latest ones on there. I'm going to shake it. Okay, it's picked something. Tommy Bolin. Teaser. Ooh. Here we go, Tommy Bolin. I actually originally borrowed this from my father-in-law. Not this particular album, but this pressing. He had a copy and he let me record it. I liked it a lot, so I actually got this one and his next one, which was the only 2 albums he did while he was alive. He was the guitarist for Deep Purple for, I can't remember which albums it was now. I'm not positive on that, but I know that I believe he did 2 tours with Deep Purple. He died in the late 70s, heroin overdose. Great guitarist. This album kicks ass. Actually, it's one of the prettier labels out there. I'll show pictures of this. Ooh, not behind it. It's on, let me make sure I say this right. Nemperor Records. So it must be a pretty small thing. This is a super thin record. It's like this on one side with the dark navy and the purple. The golden writing. It's kind of hard to read, but it is really pretty. And then on the other side, it is with the navy and then the purple for this. So this side's a little bit easier to see. This is a really good album. I know now when it comes out, like if you find it on CD or if you get a repress, it has a different album cover. So I'll try to put that up on the screen. But all in all, he didn't have the strongest voice on these records here, but he definitely. This is such a good album. I don't even know how to describe it. Great guitar. The songs that I like on here are Savannah Woman, People People. The Grind's a good one. He does like a few instrumentals and a few that he sings on. Wild Dogs is good. Lotus is good. Overall, if you haven't heard of Tommy Bolin, yeah, you're kind of missing out. This actually, I never heard of him until I found out about him from my father-in-law, and recorded this. And then when I finally found it out in the wild, I bought it right away. So yeah, Tommy Bolin. Is that how you're supposed to do it for him? Okay, no editing here. Sorry. You gotta be kidding me. Of course, when I'm not editing. Because I am going to put this shit away. Or at least have it out of the way. Alright, let's do the next one. Alright, you click on that. Make it go away. It's blank again. Discogs is starting to ask a lot of personal questions lately. Alright, let's give this another shake. This album is... Holy shit, it actually did do another album. So you can see what it is here. It's the Carpenters. Alright. So the Carpenters, 1969 to 1973. I believe it's a gatefold. Yeah. So it has a picture of Karen Carpenter and Richard Carpenter. I've kind of only listened to the Carpenters the last few years. I thought they were pretty cheesy for a long time. But I heard this album and I actually ended up getting Close to You, that album too. The Carpenters version of Ticket to Ride is really good. I do like We've Only Just Begun, Yesterday Once More. Again, Karen Carpenter died of heart complications from anorexia. I remember when that happened. I believe it was like 82 or 83. I'm not positive on that number, but I'm just doing this all off the top of my head. So this is my mom's old record. I definitely have learned to appreciate it over the last few years. Beyond that, I don't know that much more about it. This album is good to listen to, like when I just want to kick back and I got to do something, but I want something in the background. So, yeah, Carpenters, greatest hits, 1969 to 1973. I gotta admit, so far this has been fairly painless. Fairly painless. And it'll be fun to edit too, because I won't have to edit that much. Just put in some pictures here and there. Okay. Alright, let's do this again. It's blank again. Give it a shake. Did it do that? I'm sorry. That one I'm not sure on if it, because I just got that album and it already made it a thing. I think I accidentally hit it. No, that's not right. I'll do that album. I literally just got this yesterday. It's gonna be in my next video, so I won't say too much about it. I haven't heard too much of it yet. OCs, singles, volumes 1 and 2. This album, these two guys have two of their album covers drawn on them. This is I'll Sleep in the Master's Bedroom if it works or something like that. And then this one's just called Help. So, and it's all the singles that didn't get on the album, I believe. Or some of the stuff that's on the album, but it's demos. And so, I actually just got this, so I don't know that much about it. Of course, I can't do a video without bringing the OCs up. Band out of San Francisco. I believe they had a different name before, then they became the OCs, OCs. So their name changes a little bit all the time. But this here is all their singles from, I believe, 2011. So, or like 2009 to 2011, I believe, is when these singles came out. I need to learn a little bit more about this album. And so, hopefully now when I shake this, a different album comes up. I'm not touching nothing. Shake it. Okay. This is a CD. Iron Maiden. Hey, over here. All right, so it's Iron Maiden's first album. This is before they had Bruce Dickinson. This is Paul Diamato, I think that's how you pronounce his name. This is a reissue, so this album cover is a little bit different. It's got a little bit more detail, and it doesn't have red eyes. It's a much more refined picture from the one that was originally done for the album. I don't think anywhere on here they have the original album cover artwork, but I will, well, they kind of show it here on the CD, but I will throw up a picture for that, and so you can see what the original album cover looked like. And this kind of started it all right here, the English heavy metal movement. A lot of shit came after this album, and this one was also an enhanced CD, the reissue. So I believe it has 2 videos on it of them playing live. But this CD is so old it doesn't play on the computer anymore. So I haven't seen those videos in years. But overall, Phantom of the Opera, Charlotte the Harlot, Prowler. I know Mazzy doesn't think so, but classics. Classic songs. Paul Diamato was on the next album, and then he was off the one after that. And that's when Bruce Dickinson came in, and he's been doing it ever since. So since Mazzy's not a big metal fan, I won't keep droning on about that one. So that's 4. I hope you guys can't like read my... Alright, we go like that. Get rid of it. back to the blank screen. So this is the last one. Let's see what it is. Now, the only thing I'm not going to do is if it's like a cassette, because I got those all over the place, and so I don't know what it'll do. And I know I had to have hit a button there. There's no way it would pick that. Yeah, because it's the one. I probably cheated on the OC's one. Sorry. Okay, let me try again here. Okay. Ah, wow, another awesome one. Wow, it picked mostly albums. I can't believe that. I've done this before, and it almost always picks cassettes. This is Electric Wizard. And this is one of my favorite ones from them. I did a different video. I think my very first video I mentioned this one. Good old-fashioned Dope Throne from Electric Wizard. Heavy, sludgy, doom, stoner metal. I can see how it's not for everybody. I find it totally relaxing, especially if I'm hanging out with this guy, if you know what I mean. Inside, I'm trying to think the songs I like on here. This is a band, I believe, out of either Brighton or Blackpool. I can't remember now, but I believe that's where they're from. This is their third album, and I had their first three albums. And let's see. We Hate You's a good song. Dope Throne's a good song. Funeralopolis is a good song. Weird Tales is a bizarre song, which is really good to listen to if you're kind of big. This comes on. This is a double album because the songs are super long. And actually, one of the things I do like about this band is all of their stuff already comes in these polyfill lined inner sleeves. So this is one of those bands where it seems like they appreciate their fans. And it's funny because when I do my 2020 video or VC tag, final tag. Ah, fuck me. No fucking editing. Fuck me. Okay. Disaster averted. I don't see fucking fingerprints on there. And hey, Mazzy, you can put your hands all over your records all you want. I personally don't do it. But it's your collection, so if you do it, there's at least one person out there that doesn't shit their pants every time you touch the record. But if you touch one of mine like that, then I'd probably freak out. I'm going to be doing this as my favorite label, Rise Above. It's got this on it. Let's see, this is the second side, and this is the first side. And Rise Above is the label. I am not sure when this came out. 2000? Yeah, 2000. Those originally came out in 2000. Yeah, it's a banger album. I love it. I think this is another one Mazzy would hate. So, yeah. I think that's my Whack-a-Mole. That's 5. I think the OC's one I kind of cheated on, but I'll go into more detail as I actually listen to that album. Because I just got that yesterday. And I hope I don't get DQ'd for not doing it totally blind. But I did do it totally random. So all of these were totally random. Um, yeah. Uh, Congratulations on 50 whack-a-moles. Thanks for doing the contest. I do enjoy your channel. It's nice to see somebody that's kind of been on the inside of that, and you have a very impressive collection, man. I don't even know what to say on it. I couldn't even imagine having that many records. I guess my main question would be is, how do you listen to all those records? Like, do you ever go through your collection and all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, what year is it? When did I last listen to this? So I don't know. I got a much smaller collection. I bet you mine's not even 2% of what you got. Yeah, I'm not even at 1,000. And you're at 6,000. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off now because I'm going to want to start editing it. See? I take all that shit out. So, congratulations on 50 whacks, and I'll see you again. Peace out.